Aruba in wireless. You look at unified communication competitors, perhaps a Microsoft or an Avaya. You begin to look at data center competitors, IBM and an HP. You know where I'm headed? Different ones in each category. We're number one in each one. And if they work together, that is sustainable differentiation, especially if you loosely and then physically tightly couple them together. It's catching market transitions and then being able to compete against the startups. These are how our new products are growing, and that is hundreds of % per year. That's as fast as startups grow. So it's being realistic. Your competition usually comes from below, more nimbler companies, and say, how do you not compete against a competitor, but how do you compete getting the market transitions right? We're a router and switch company, right? Innovation. It's all about the ability to take virtually, not just how do you do a classroom virtually around the world, where literally you're able to have 4 or 5 other classrooms in everywhere from India to London to South Africa to Russia, as though you're all in the same group, telepresence, be able to do an acquisition like a Sterent, which when most companies acquire, your key is, are you successful in the acquisition? Did you grow market share? Did you keep the key engineers? Telepresence grew at 50% last quarter. Sterent grew at 40%, and this is off of a $1.5 billion run rate. The ability all of a sudden to be a router and switch player, and you go into managing the electrical grid, nothing more than moving around zeros and ones, except you move around electrical units based upon their cost, their carbon emission capability. Transform how you do addressing the environment in a very unique way. Lower the cost of service providers by 40% because their cost of capital outlay is their peak load capability. Move from being a player that didn't even understand this was important to us to 2 customers